Well, I've got a feeling this is going to wind me up and grind my gears. But let's do top 5 managers in the league then.
Rank so easy. I mean, top 3 is just so easy. There's no debate.
Top 1, Pep.
I think you just go
top 2, Klopp.
You not just go like this. Pep and Klopp are in a league of their own, so they've qualified for the Champions League, right? Then there's Unai Emery, third, in a league of his own, incomparable to anyone else. So not as good as the top 2, but far superior to who comes next. And then there's a real debate after that.
The thing with Unai Emery is,
right?
I think based off achievements, you're right.
And performance.
But if Unai Emery went to Chelsea, Arsenal, Manchester United, I don't think he performs as well.
But why then?
I think we've seen it at Arsenal. I think there's expectations at some clubs, maybe not at Chelsea, for a style of play, develop young players, whatever it is that those clubs have. And then there's a pressure that comes with those clubs. We've seen pressure do things to players and managers and all that. And I do think that affected him at Arsenal. And I think at Villa and at Villarreal and all the clubs that he's been successful at, he's managed teams that are punching above their weight, right?
Yeah.
So the expectations lower, but he drags those expectations up and he gets them fighting for Europe and all those kind of things. And he's great at doing that.
Yeah.
But I do question whether if he got the Liverpool job, I imagine he'd probably get sacked after.
He's not been given the job.
But he got given the Arsenal job.
The Arsenal job was the worst appointment ever, in my opinion. It was he was the antithesis to Wenger football. He was onto hiding, a bit like Moyes after Ferguson left. You can't replace someone that big. He should have joined a year later, 2 years later. He's not been given PSG is a bad example as well, because I think that club's a mess and it's the French league. He's not been given a real project like Guardiola got given City, for example. He's not been given it yet. Maybe Villa will be that project, but.
There's a reason. And look, I think he's a fantastic coach. And there's a reason why he's got Villa fighting for top 4.
What's happening, everyone? Terribly sorry to interrupt the clip. I do hope you're enjoying it, but I have some huge news that you need to know right now. There is a chance that you could win a huge amount of money, all thanks to Super 6. Guess what they are doing as a sort of Christmas present? They are doing a Christmas rollover. So if £250,000 isn't won, week 1, that starts this weekend, it will roll over. So it will become £500,000. If it isn't won again, it will roll over again. And it will become £750,000 up until the 23rd of December, when it will be $1 million. You could win $1 million, all thanks to the generosity of Super 6. Did I mention that it will not even cost you a penny to play? All you have to do, totally for free, is download the Super 6 app, join our mini league. The code is CLUB23 and predict 6 scores correctly. If you get 6 Premier League scores or Champions League scores correct, you will win the money. It's as simple as that. There are no strings attached. It's wonderful. I'm playing myself and I hope to see you there. Enjoy the rest of the clip. Fight for the league.
But I do not fight for the league, but I do go, if he was implemented at one of those jobs,
do you know what? Do you know where it sounds really harsh, Adam? And I suppose you could be right, because what you're professing is very difficult for us to counter because we don't know. But it feels slightly harsh. Because you're basically going, in this mythical situation, he's given a big job,
but he
wouldn't be able to do it. But we're seeing him do it at all of the jobs that he's at.
But he was at Arsenal, right?
No, not at the time. I think Buvey's right in terms of the context of Arsenal. And the other thing is, with Arsenal, it didn't go half as wrong as their fans make out it did. He was better than Arteta.
And their squad was
better
rubbish.
than Arteta.
The squad was rubbish.
He had Arsenal.
Was Edu there? Since Edu's come in, I think the signing's been much better.
He had Arsenal 5th in the league, neck and neck with Chelsea in the league, right? Chelsea finished 4th, but neck and neck. The reason we finished 4th is because we had Eden Hazard, and they didn't. Hazard got us to 4th. We finished 4th, they finished 5th. We both competed in the same European final. Arsenal were in a European final with Emery. They finished 5th in the league with Emery. Emery leaves. They finish 8th, win nothing. 8th, win nothing.
Okay,
8th.
A point that
FA Cup.
He does it in the second-rate European tournament, not in the top-rate.
Because he's at Sevilla.
Yeah.
There's a reason.
I don't think he's had a fair go
and
at
those
being given the
teams
best
go into the Champions League when they win the Euro, and then they drop out.
They got rubbish. They got Fernando in midfield.
They're Villarreal. They're never going to...
That's the point, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like,
And then
he's not a Champions League
when he was in the
manager,
Champions
he's a
League,
Europa League manager.
the last time he was in the Champions League, what did he do? He got Villarreal to the semi-finals. They beat Bayern Munich with Villarreal. Remember in the Champions League?
Look how stumped he is. Look how stumped he is.
Remember they could have won the Champions League.
No, but I still think my point stands.
You're bang on. But
I wouldn't want Unai Emery at Man United.
But a prime Juventus hasn't come in for him. A prime Bayern Munich, a prime Real Madrid haven't come in for him yet. No. We haven't seen it yet.
For that.
Even Pochettino at Chelsea's got £1 billion to
There's
spend.
reasons for that.
Because of Circumstance.
It's because of who he is.
No, I don't think it's.
Do you know
down
what we're
to
doing
it.
here, Ad? We're ranking the top. We're ranking the top three. So we currently haven't said who's number one, but we know
top five.
we know that one and two are in a league of their own.
He's free.
I'm then saying three in a league of his own, incomparable, not as good as the other two, but incomparable to whoever comes next. Who do you believe comes next?
Emery's achieved more than Poch, right? But if Man United needed a manager right now and both of it, I'm going Poch. If Man United need a manager right now and it's Ten Hag and Emery, I'm going Ten Hag.
Mate, Poch is our manager.
Emery gets Chelsea way up the table. Where are you now? 7th in the table? 8th?
No.
Yeah, way up, wherever you are.
I wish.
You have 10 more points now if you have Unai Emery, the same squad, in my opinion.
I did. Okay, let's say.
In my opinion.
No, you don't, because there's, like, let's say he went to Spurs. Do you think Spurs fans are enjoying themselves and watching the football?
I don't care.
But those things count, and those things count to the success of a manager.
They'd be enjoying it if they were sitting there. They are in the.
They wouldn't have lost 3 in a row like they have now with Unai Emery. No way. He would have steadied the ship.
If Emery hadn't have lost against Forest, you go, there's no way they're losing against Forest. They're losing against Forest. Like, it happened.
No, you could see that loss coming.
That's still
like I remember we were talking
I think
about
it's an incredible. We're getting caught up in a debate that. Look, I think he's a very good coach.
So who do you possibly think is above
top 4 based off achievement.
So who can possibly be above him?
I think I'd rather have Poch. I go, who would have rather?
Whoa. United, take away the United thing in terms of your expectancy as a fan of playing beautiful football.
He's third.
The average club in the world would take Emery over Poch. The average football club. You support a very surreal football club in terms of, you expect massive things. I'm saying the average
that has
club
to count for something, right? If a big team, if Man City needed a manager tomorrow, would Man City take Emery?
What have you seen in Pochettino? What have you seen in Pochettino to suggest he's a better manager than Unai Emery? I've seen nothing.
See,
does Poch get Villa where they are now? 4th.
No.
They're 4th.
Possibly. Look what he did with Spurs. Look what he did with Spurs.
Harry Kane, didn't he? He had a great team.
It's easy to say that.
What did
this was a Harry Kane.
So if the team was so good, why didn't they win anything?
No, but this is a Harry Kane that, he wasn't the striker that he is now.
So if they were so good, why didn't they win anything?
But that's like saying if Emery's so good, why didn't he do anything at Arsenal?
No, it's like saying if Emery's so good, why did he win 3 European Cups in a row at Sevilla?
Europa Leagues.
Yeah, retaining the European trophy 3 years in a row.
Yeah, that's incredible.
And by the way, he then went back to Arsenal.
It's like
knocked them out of European. Knocked them out. Do you remember?
He's not the guy that I would want at Man United, but he's a very good coach.
Just take Man United. Just take Man United out of it. Stop with the. This is who I take for Man United.
But the thing is, we're ranking them in top 3.
Yeah.
So that's.
So you think
those teams that are up there, Arsenal's and
but you keep going like for Man United. Maybe Manchester United have a very particular, or you personally have a very particular.
And he then made another excuse.
It's not an excuse. Get the City job either.
Liverpool, City, United are different clubs.
He wouldn't get the Liverpool. No, he probably wouldn't get the Liverpool job either. Unai Emery.
So what I'm talking about 80% of European clubs. 80% of European clubs
outside of top 4.
But Pochettino doesn't get any of those jobs either.
Oh, I think he does.
Basically, what you think Pochettino's in line for a City job?
No, he's not. He's not.
If he hadn't taken a Chelsea job, he'd be one of the names interviewed. If the job came available and all that.
But you keep what's Pochettino done to make you think?
Just tell me what. Just an example.
Okay, no, but
right now in these rankings, I put Emery ahead of him because I think achievements do count for something. Yeah. But I also think if we're ranking someone so highly, then I'm kind of arguing against my point as well. If we're ranking someone so highly. They have to be able to go into those jobs then, and I don't think
Pochettino can't either. You just think he can.
I think he would.
But he's got a big job and he's making a pig zero.
Poch might have a better ceiling. He might have a better ceiling.
A higher ceiling. Based on what?
Because of a brand of football, because I think what Adam's saying is...
Wait, tell me the brand of football. What is the brand of football?
Poch is a better advertisement for himself than Emery is because of how they play football. So he could get the Real Madrid job.
How do they play football?
Great football.
Pochettino plays more expansive football, more
than
high up
Emery. Have you seen Villa?
In my opinion, they do.
But
Unai Emery is known classically as a quite defensive, counter-attacking manager. He keeps it very narrow at the back.
Have you seen the way that Villa play?
Now, Villa have scored a lot of goals this season, but I get what
they hit people on the side. They hit people on the counter.
Okay, so
yeah, they're counter-attacking side.
Okay,
but Pochettino's brand, whether we can disagree if he's doing that at Chelsea right now. I think you're spot on about that. But classically, people see Poch as a progressive, new, younger manager, and that's why he might get the kind of jobs that Adam's talking about.
I disagree. I
might be wrong in saying that.
Tottenham. You know this. Well, he did well at Tottenham. No, he didn't. And if they had such a good team, why didn't they win anything?
He did do well.
I even think the big clubs would take De Zerbi over him.
No, that's lunacy.
It's all about brand, isn't it? It's about your brand as a manager, Ross. It's your brand.
Okay, so to keep this on track, right, we're going... The top 2 will nail down towards the end.
There's no argument.
Number 3 is who?
Emery.
Oh, I think so.
I think based off achievements, you're right.
Yeah.
Okay. So, and then number 4 is... You've got to say Pochettino then.
Yes, Poch.
It's not Poch. Bloody
not
hell.
Poch.
It's not Pochettino. No, it is not.
Who is it?
No, it's Ten Hag.
It's not Ten Hag.
It is Ten Hag.
It's not. It's Ten Hag more than Pochettino.
He finished third last season.
Oh, come on.
Got Ajax team to Champions League final.
If we were having this conversation a year ago, I might not even a year ago, at the end of last season.
You've got your Deserbis, you've got but then your opinions are all very short-termist. It's based off every time you do a list. Is Arteta
next? Arteta's a better manager than Ten Hag, isn't he?
Yeah, of course he is. Yeah. Poch is above both of them for me. Poch is 4. Mixture of what he did with Spurs. He did win something with PSG. He got given that job for a reason, and now he's doing well at Chelsea.
Wait, what?
Relative. Okay, Newcastle is
not doing well at Chelsea.
Not well. There have been some good moments for Chelsea in the last few weeks.
Eddie Howe's doing really well.
Yeah, I was about to say Eddie Howe.
Eddie Howe's hard. Hard right now. Young man.
So that's part of the brand you're talking about, isn't it? Eddie Howe, for some reason, doesn't have the De Zerbi factor. But who's a better manager?
But football's a biased thing. I don't think it's right. But Pochettino is the reason we talks about him so much. He's got this brand about him. Perez at Real Madrid would not hire Unai Emery, would not hire Eddie Howe, but he would hire Pochettino, even if there are gaps in what's happening at Chelsea, which there clearly are.
Pep, Klopp,
Unai Emery, Pochettino, Arteta 5th.
I'm amazed that Pochettino's on this list.
Now Arteta should.
Arteta's 5th, and
based on the Premier League and what he's done in the Premier League over the last couple of seasons, you'd say
who? Arteta.
Yeah, but is
Arteta a better manager than Ten Hag? I think that's.
I don't think so.
Let's do it as like semi-finals, right? Semi-finals. I'll draw them out of the hat. It's Pochettino versus De Zerbi on one side, and Arteta versus.
You've got to remember.
And Arteta versus.
Ten Hag on the other. In Arteta's stage of where Ten Hag is right now, he finished 8th and 8th.
Yeah.
Ten Hag came in, finished
won
third.
a cup.
Ten Hag won a cup.
No, the cup, not a cup.
Ten Hag won a cup, finished third.
No, a cup is different. The FA Cup weighs more.
At the end, he came in at the end of the season, right? His first full season finished 8th. Third and 8th.
Does Ten Hag get Arsenal? Does Ten Hag get Arsenal top of the league for 247 days?
Possibly.
No,
given the time that you've got to look at the time he was given. Arteta was given a lot
really
of
hard,
time,
isn't it?
to get things right.
Spot is really hard.
You know, when you look at. I think these things change. Again, it's like 3 to 6 months. You look at things and go, you could be looking at the end of the season and going, actually, Ten Hag's third.
Yeah.
You know, like if United finished third somehow and you go, hold on, he's finished third twice in a row.
Yeah, one maybe an FA Cup or
wins a cup,
because things are very.
But at the moment, I mean, I don't have a short memory when it comes to Man United. A few weeks ago, you were really poor, even in the Manchester derby.
It's based off short term.
I've seen Arteta.
No, but you're also doing the short term.
Yeah, you have to for these spots.
But where's his style of play? I don't like his style of play at all. And Arteta came in back to back. 5. He had a beautiful style of play with Aubameyang linking up play and all that back when he started.
Fans would rank Arteta above Emery. And they'd be right to do so based on their experience.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
No,
do you know based off their experience they're right?
No, but that would be ridiculous. If I was doing all-time managers and I'm rating it off my experience, I'm going to put Scolari really low, aren't I? I'm going to put Gus Hiddink really low.
No, but then if you went to Arsenal fans, rank these managers on the order you'd take them at your club. Emery's very low on that list.
I think
because they go, I don't want to go through that again.
An Arsenal fan worth listening to would have to concede that Unai Emery is a better manager than me.
I think there's no debate.
I don't think they do, bro, and I think they're right not to. Because of what they've seen.
No, but you can see things that aren't only at your club. You can see world football.
You can go, right, would Arteta win a Europa League at Villarreal? Maybe not. But does he challenge City for the title?
But if it's only at your club, that means that you're only going to... You have to be
I'm just saying what Arsenal fans would say. Like, I think a lot of big clubs would steer, or fans of big clubs, or perceived big clubs would steer clear.
Fair enough. Okay, right. Definitive final list.
Ten Hag's number 1.
It goes Guardiola at the top, followed by Jurgen Klopp, followed by Unai Emery, and the 4th spot is over to you.
You have to go Arteta at the moment, based off what he's doing.
Ten Hag's top 10 for sure.
Ten Hag 5th.
Fair.